welcome to Stitching It Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Excuse me. If you guys have been here before, why thank you so much for coming back, listening to me talk about nonsense. If this is your first time, well, hello. Thank you for clicking on this and, well, coming to listen to me talk about nonsense, I guess. All right. So, we are in the middle of Crochet-tober, which if you're new, you're probably like, what is Crochet-tober? So we usually do like a really fun video each day, talk about fun things we're doing for October, spooky season. I haven't made one of those in a little bit, and it's kind of monotonous, like making those every single day. So yeah, take a little break. Anyway, so I've just been working on my like cardigan of many colors. What I'm doing is I have this bag that my beautiful friend Mary made me. She is precious beyond measure, and it is Alice in Wonderland. How cool is that? And so these are all scrap yarn or scrap balls. They're all worsted weight scrap yarn, and our little skull just fell down. Okay, anyway, and balled them all up, and I'm just like blindly reaching in and grabbing a ball of yarn to add to the cardigan. So I don't really have a pattern for this. I just am making 3 panels, gonna sew those together, make some sleeves. So I've just been kind of measuring, like holding it, you know, making a chain and seeing how long. So anywho, I have my back panel finished. This is the bottom where I started, but I've just been reaching in and pulling out random colors, and so this is what I came up with. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and I love it. So this is gonna be the top. There's all these fun colors, and so that's the back. It goes pretty much to my ankles. It's like maybe an inch above my ankles, but not quite. So not quite an inch. So that's that piece, the back piece. And then I've been working on the front. So this is my beginning of a front panel. I don't know if this is going to be the right or the left. I have no idea. I chained 40 because that's whatever I chained and measured. That's what worked. And so it's going to be like, this is middle-ish, and it goes to here. So I want it to be oversized, like a big blanket basically. And then I have really fun plans to put it all together. So this is what I have so far of a front panel. I'm using my 5mm hook, and the color I am currently on is I Love This Yarn, which is my favorite yarn, in dark neons. So I chained 40, made it whatever, and then I'm going to stitch it obviously together, because you know, otherwise what, I'm just gonna have 3 little blankets. Anyway, stitch it together, do the sleeves also in just like random colors, so it's gonna go with anything here for that. And then I decided earlier that it'd be fun to make like a I can't think of the word, like this thing. A border. We're gonna call it a border. I know that's not the word. Anyway, but like just around, like where you would put buttons and things like that. And I'll probably do half double crochet like back loop for that one and make it just like a long thing, but I'm gonna do the same thing and just make it funky to go like where this is going vertically, like it'll go horizontally, but you'll see it. Anyway, but yeah, put that on there, and then I thought it'd be cute to put some buttons. And then Derek and I were kind of talking about how fun would it be, because it is so funky, like if there were just buttons in weird places that didn't really make sense, and not necessarily buttonholes, because like why would it make sense or be cohesive in the slightest to where there's like a button and a buttonhole that went together? That's silly. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. So just have like buttons, like random, like really cool, big, funky buttons on this part of it and just make it super cute. So anyway, I'm very excited about how it's going to turn out. So this is it. Make one more front panel and then stitch the sleeves on. And so yay. So I thought we could just chat for a second while I crochet. Also I have a smidge of yarn and some things to show you all. It's not really like its own video. It would pretty much be yarn and ramblings anyway, and so we might as well just do a little bit of yarn, crochet, and ramblings all in one thing, because it's not enough for its own thing. I would dig a yarn haul. That would be a lot of fun, but I, you know, not right now. So anyway, okay, my mom went to her Walmart and bought me 2 of these. So this is the Pioneer Woman yarn, the Sherpa chenille yarn. There are 58 yards, 53 meters, 7.5 ounces, 200 grams. This is the color, what? Yellow. That makes sense. It's yellow. I suggest you use a 10mm, whatever you're into, knitting needle or crochet hook. But I have been using this for the bees whenever I'm doing craft fairs. I'm supposed to have 2 actually coming up in November. It's another one of those things. I might just have 1 in November. The more I haven't been doing them, I'm kind of enjoying not taking everything down and moving it all and putting up an entire storefront and then taking it down. It's kind of been nice. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But either way, if nothing else, I'll make some, put them on Etsy, make some for the kiddos that live here in the house, or donate. It's almost Christmas, and so I need to get on my Christmas donations for the women's shelter. So either way. So yeah, Pioneer Woman yarn. It's fuzzy and it makes absolutely adorable bees. And so I've been using this and then the Mainstay velvet yarn, and they go like magically together and it makes the cutest little bee. So crinkle alert, the pillow's up here. Usually we have a crinkle alert pillow. It's up here all cute on the shelf. So anyway, 2 of those. So I need to get to work on some bee bodies, and they say, yeah, if nothing else, I can take their Etsy and take some amigurumi to donate to the women's shelter. But I still am slowly-ish making things like amigurumi, but I'm not like as like gung-ho about it as I was. But anywho, yeah. Alright, so then again, crinkle alert. Sorry. There, oh, that's not this. I was like, where did that come from? Okay. There are 2 of these because I usually make squid with these. So the Premier Bloom Chunky Big in, let's see, self-striping. So it looks like if you can knit it. It's a bulky 5. Suggest use 8mm, whatever you're into. Crochet hook or knitting needle. This is the color Tulip. 218 yards, 200 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams. So anyway, 2 of those. I make squids with these. The squid pattern that I use is available on Ravelry and then on her website. It's like the Project Tarian, but it's Hubble the Squid. If I remember, I will link it below. But if not, Hubble, just type in Hubble the Squid crochet pattern. Google is your friend, my friends. So yes, or Ravelry, whatever you're into. But free pattern. It's insanely adorable. It's a big hit at craft fairs, I will tell you that. And then I got 2 bags of stuffing because that's important. So, and then 1 Barnett blanket. so I thought. The color Coal. So this is the black that I use for the bees with the brunette yarn. There's a couple other like yarns that I use this one for, but like I said, as far as this one, I use the Mainstay Velvet, and it looks so cool. So, all right, super bulky 6. This is suggest same thing, 8mm, whatever you're into. It's not picky. It doesn't care. You do you. You know what I mean? And you don't even have to use that size. Like for my amigurumi, I use this and my 9mm hook. So there you go. Be rebellious. Do you, my friends. Okay, so it's 100% polyester. I haven't been telling you materials, so sorry. 100% polyester, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 220 yards, 201 meters. So yes, and stuff. So that's something I made out of it. You have a whole lot of it and want to make a blanket because it is, after all, blanket yarn, or you can just use your 9mm hook and make some bees. Okay. This one, materials, let's just for fun. I don't know. Bree Drummond, what did you make this out of? Let me know. Oh, it's Chanel yarn. So then probably polyester, right? Why doesn't it say? 100% polyester. Thanks, Ree. Alright, so Bree Drummond, thank you so much. Okay. Then the Premier Bloom means like I feel like I know, but I don't want to say the wrong things. My gosh. I don't know. Acrylic. It's 100% acrylic, which is what I was figuring, but same thing. It's like, I don't want to say the things and then it not be, you know. Okay. Acrylic, polyester. Let's be real, polyester. So, alrighty. Equally as lovely. This one is like luscious and amazing. You can use your 9mm hook. I suggest a little bigger, but that's just me. You do you. Whatever. Same thing. Crochet is subjective. It tells you things. I feel like they're all suggestions. So that's just me. Alright. Then also, we went to Dollar General the other day, as you do. You know what I mean? Like you run out of toothpaste and soap and things and you have to go. It's just one of those things. If you want to avoid Walmart, Dollar General is the next logical step, which is getting equally as lame as Walmart. That store gives me anxiety. There's like boxes everywhere and just stuff all over. But anyway, we went in there and I want to, for Crochet-tober, make another gnome home because I feel like Norm needs some more gnome homes. Normville. So, okay. Squirrely Dan was letting me know he was going to town. Alrighty, so, anyway, need more Normville, gnome homes, all that. Also, a couple years ago, I made a really cool little, like, I guess we could call it a terrarium, cemeterium, if you will. Anyway, but it's like a little globe that I got at Dollar Tree and used these same skeleton dudes and made like a cute little scene, and I really want to make another one of those. And so anyway, plans for Crochet-tober, but they were a whole entire $1 for 33 cents a piece for 3 little skeletons. Just little, it's garland, but again, be rebellious, use them in fun crafts, it's better. So anyway, I'm going to make a little spooky scene of some sort with these, but these were like an afterthought because I found these second. Saved the best for last, but I found these first, technically. But, guys, also for only $1, I found a zombie pirate army. What? I know. Check them out. They are so cute. I'll do this. You can really see them. They're creepy zombies, but they're like little army men. Little Toy Story type. Regular little army men. Not even Toy Story. We all played with little army men. But aren't they amazing? And so they're zombies. And so I'm like, yeah. Hello, Halloween scene. How we doing? So, anyway. Doing something fun with those. So that's my little whatever. yarn bits and things. I just needed to put the yarn and stuff away, and just was like, haven't had really a yarn haul in a minute, so this, we'll pretend like this is it. So hey, how you doing? There. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna make some fun Halloween something, and I don't know, bring you all along or something with it. Maybe we can do it in a live. So all right, back to work. Dark neons, 5mm hook, double crochet cardigan. Here we go. All right, so I was just gonna come on and chat for a bit. Like I said, I haven't made a crochet tober in a little while. Needed to, just haven't. It's, yeah, I don't know, just didn't. But anyway, I have some fun things planned for us though, because I just like that, the little army dudes, I don't know, a spooky house, all of those things. We're gonna do a fun ring reveal at some point, which I don't know, I think that'll be a cool time. I have some more little like games and things. I think today, maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow, because I'm still just kind of trying to rest up. I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch, which I'm very excited about. We tried to go the other day, and I don't know, the place we like where we used to live, just right down the road, right down the dirt road, right past the creek, was a pumpkin, like a farm. They have strawberries, and then they also have pumpkins, and so that's where we usually go. And we tried to go, and I don't know if they aren't having pumpkins this year, I'm not sure, but we didn't see any pumpkins, and then the gates were locked, and so I don't know what was going on there. So apparently they aren't doing pumpkins this year. They had the signs up still, but then, so I don't know. Anyway, so there's another pumpkin patch, which is a way better time, to be honest, because you can go up there and they have like little games and little fun stuff to do too, and like a cute little shop, and I don't know, a corn maze, which is always fun. So we'll probably do the corn maze and get some pumpkins. So we'll probably do that tomorrow, because the boys are off work tomorrow, so a fun little, I was gonna say field trip, but Squirrely Dan technically isn't in school anymore, but we'll count it as a field trip just the same. So anywho, yeah, we still need to go get pumpkins. I still want to do, haven't done it yet, still want to do the thing where we get the like thrift store paintings or some whatever painting, random photo, and paint like a little spooky scene on it with ghosts or something. I still want to do that. And so yeah, we may just have to get pictures we already have and paint on them. We could probably almost do that. Anyway, I would really like to do that, and then hang like a little collage of them in the bathroom, and just kind of keep them in there and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, but yeah, still want to do that at some point. It's crazy. Squirrely Dan at the end of this week. I usually don't really say a whole lot about the kiddos on here, just kind of because, but Squirrely Dan will not be a teenager anymore at the end of this week. He will turn 20 years old. Real hard to push that one down. Which is insane. I have a 20-year-old. I don't know how. I mean, Derek and I have been together for almost 22 years, so I guess that, you know, in maths it's right, but also, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. It's crazy. So anyway, 20-year-old, no big deal. But So we're going to do something. I don't know what we're going to do. He has to work on his birthday, and then he's wanting to go watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but it doesn't start until next week, and so we're here for that one. Be exciting. Go watch that, and he wants to go to, because we have to go to, like, we don't have to, I guess, go to like a big city. We have a movie theater in town, but he's wanting to go to like the big city. I say that, it's not really that big, but I mean it is. But anyway, go up there and go to a couple of game stores and Spirit Halloween, even though they have their costumes, but you know, Spirit Halloween is only open for a couple months a year, so we take advantage. I think B's been 3 or 4 times already, so you know, you gotta live it up while it's here. So anyway, just hilarious. I think they should leave it open all the time, but that's just me, whatever. But yeah, they've all been a few times at this point to Spirit Halloween, but he's wanting to go do that and go watch the movie, so I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then he's still, because he had stupid COVID, I know we're not supposed to talk about that here on YouTube, but it happened, it's a thing. So anyway, but because he had that like 2 years ago, he still doesn't have like most of his sense of smell and taste, and that's usually our big thing on birthdays. It's like you get what you want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get to decide like big, huge, fun, extra, not necessarily big, huge, but just like, you know, fun things for your favorite meals. And he could care less about food, and so who could blame him? If you can't taste or smell it, what's the point? If it just tastes salty or greasy or sweet, I'll blame him. And so yeah, so we're worried about going and doing something fun. Then we are his birthday breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So anyway, it'll be a lot of fun. Go watch Five Nights at Freddy's and all that. Like I said, but as far as on his birthday, poor kid has to work the whole entire day, which, as I told him, I was like, I'm waking up and telling you good morning and happy birthday at a minimum. Like, I'm not waiting until 7 p.m. to see you on your 20th birthday. That's no. So anyway, yeah, we have that coming up, and we have the house pretty much decorated for Halloween. There are a few things still that I want to do. I still want to, like that, get some pumpkins and decorate the porch, make it all cute. Still want to do that, but I decorated the windows, and we have some like spooky lights and stuff in the windows, and so that's really fun. But there are still a few things that I would like to do. Okay, made it to the end. Ooh, these beautiful straps out of the way. Miss Mary, I love this bag so much. I love all of them. She made me several super cool yarn bags. I love them. Okay, not looking. Our next color. Ooh, okay, this one is from one of these. The Lion brand, right? Sesame Street. Elmo. So Elmo is next. Cool. We like Elmo in this house. So alright. Yeah, so I still, like I said, want to put some pumpkins and things out and decorate a little bit on the porch. Tonight we are having a family night, and we are watching, I mean, it's Crochet-tober, so we're watching spooky movies tonight. We're going to watch Freddy vs. Jason, and yeah, we have fun plans. I guess it's more of a Crochet-tober discussion, but anyway, we have fun plans for the evening, and I'm pretty excited about that one. Just have a hangout. Like I said, no one has to work tonight. Usually Finn works like Finn leaves for work like an hour later. Squirrely Dan gets home, and then by the time Finn gets home, Squirrely Dan's either in bed or ready for bed. And so we haven't really, there's been like a few nights a week where we don't get to do the fun Crochet-tober things, so we've been kind of trying to make up for it when we can, and so tonight's the night that we get to, so it's very exciting. So the kids have their costumes already. were talking about that on the live the other day. Like, I think that's, kids should, even adults, like if an adult comes to the door and knocks and is dressed in a costume, I shall provide them with candy. I feel like that's only fair. So, anyway, but yeah, the kids got their Halloween costumes already. I don't think anyone should ever be too old for trick or treat. That's just how I feel. And I don't know what Derek and I are going to be. I'm not really sure. We've had really fun costumes in the past, but I'm not sure what we're going to do. I told him at one point it might be fun, since I always joke about it on here, like it'd be fun to go as like the hippie and the hunter. And so like he could wear all of his hunting stuff and I could dress up like a hippie and wear like a, you know, I don't know, like a no hunting shirt or something. We go together. But anywho, but yeah, we'll find something cute. So it's 22, well 21 I guess, Halloweens together. We've had some pretty fun costumes. So anyway, but yeah, so come up with something good, and then it won't be long. It'll be trick or treat. It's pretty crazy. I think we're just gonna take them around. We usually go to a little town that's a little ways away from us, just because it's like this beautiful, quaint little small town, and they like decorate it all up and it's so cool. And so anyway, that's where we usually go trick or treat. So I do that and just come home. I usually make like we either have hot dogs, like we have like planned like a scheduled thing for Halloween. We usually have hot dogs, or like I make a meat pie, and but I make the top look like a jack-o'-lantern and like cut the eyes and the mouth out, and then I use like an egg paste and orange food coloring and paint it orange, so it's like an orange pumpkin, but it's a meat pie. And have like fried potatoes and all that with it. And so I don't know if that's what we're having for dinner. We might just have hot dogs. Sometimes we just have hot dogs. So anyway, but so we shall see. But yeah, it's wild that it's fall. It finally feels like fall here. It hasn't, and it finally does. It's been chilly, but it's supposed to go back up until like the 70s next week. So personally, I'm okay with it. I'm not sure anyone else around here is okay with it, but I'm totally cool with it. So, but guaranteed on Halloween, it'll be like 40 degrees and raining. It does that every year. It's like it'll be hot the day before, and then on Halloween, burr. So just waiting on that one, I guess. Okay, that looks kind of cool. That's the fun. It's just random. I don't know. Doesn't have to make sense. Not just my shirt. But yeah. So, anywho. But yeah. Like I said, so as far as the next little bit, like I said, we have a fun family night planned for tonight, and nothing too crazy or out of the realm, but just some hangout time. Maybe some, I think we're gonna play some games. I don't know, Squirrely Dan got some cards the other day and they talked about playing poker. I was like, we could play poker for Halloween candy, and they're like, yeah. So we might do that. Just dump the Halloween candy in the middle and put your Annie in and all that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, watch the movies, hang out, and just enjoy each other. Everyone has to start their week and go back to work and all that stuff. But I did a live and I worked a little bit more on my punch needle, and I am loving that thing so much. And so I'm going to try to do some more of that. After I get done with this, I'm going to work on a gnome that I'm crocheting, and then maybe this evening, whenever we're just kind of sitting there hanging out, so that way I don't have to like follow a pattern and pay attention and stuff. I just have to like color by number it. I work on the punch needle and point it up here because it's on my desk. But anyway, work on the punch needle and hopefully get that finished, because I really would like to get that finished and put up in the, I don't know, before Crochet-tober's over. That's my goal anyway, so if it's not met, you know, worse things have happened, I suppose, but hopefully. So, but I don't have a lot left. It looks like I do, but I really don't. They go rather quickly, and I'm loving those things so much. I had a few of you the other day that were just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah. Like, they're just as fun whenever you're doing it. They're very addictive. And then I have, I mentioned that also. I got a little makeup bag the other day. It's like a little gift thing. It was very sweet. And it's green and it's cloth. And so I think that I want to have be like either draw me some little something on the inside of it, like flip it inside out, have her draw something, and then do the punch needle, and then have it as like my makeup bag, or just like, I like to have divider bags in my purse. And so like, just for like, you know, that way it's not just all a big old mess, because I like to carry big purses. I don't know why, but I do. I need all the things. Anyway, but that way things are at least somewhat organized in there. I thought it'd be really cute to do punch needle and make like some cute little patterns on the green little background. And so, anywho, yeah, I was gonna ask her if she'd just draw some little things for me that I can punch needle into that, because I'm really digging doing that. It's a whole lot of fun. So, anywho, all right. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I know it's been a while now, because I paused that one earlier to whenever Squirrely Dan was going to town, and it's been 18 minutes. And so I could just keep rambling, but honestly, you know, I don't keep y'all too long, because I know you guys have lives and things to do. So, okay, this is how far we made it with that one. So this is my front piece. I love it so much. I love this. It's so good. I cannot wait. So I've been telling them, I'm like, I cannot wait for this thing to be finished and just wear it around. It's gonna go with everything. Like every outfit I've ever owned or seen. It's gonna go with all of the things. It's so good. Yes, there are ends that I didn't sew in. Now we've officially met. If you expected them to be sewn in before, then I know that you don't know me. So they're somewhat ish, like crocheted over, but they are not at all sewn in. So I get to do all of those at once, because that's how I do it. Panic mode at the end, but this right here is my favorite. This whole little section right here is my favorite. It's so good. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna put that up for a little bit, because go see how the other two are doing with just things and stuff, and then I'm gonna work on the gnome a little bit more. Come back hopefully very soon with a gnome home for you all. I'm very excited. I thought these were so cool. I said I like these little dudes, but then these little dudes, like, are you kidding me right now? They're so cute. They're so very spooky and scary. Yeah. We may need a pirate ship in Normville. You know what I mean? I've thought about that a little bit before. Like, we need some gold doubloons, just because. It's like a whole thing. And gold doubloons in this family are a whole thing. The kids used to search for them. Anyway. But yeah, maybe make like a pirate ship. Make a whole little, like, but make it spooky. Yes. Jolly Roger flag. The whole thing. So, alright. So anyway, I thank you all so very much for checking out my yarn, for crocheting with me, listening to my ramblings. Though it wasn't very long, but I'm sure it's still pretty long by the time I put these together. So thank you. All right. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you guys very soon.